Hello everyone, this is Floxcat, and I know this is kind of a weird update video kind of thing, but honestly I figure I should kind of go ahead. I kind of feel like doing this and stuff. And of course, some of the stuff I will say will be repeated in more text later on throughout the day. But I kind of do want to talk about it because it is kind of an update, but I also just want to give my general thoughts out of the way because today is New Year's Day, and honestly, it's definitely been so far for a first day of the new year. It's been awfully kind of quiet, a little, not too much because everyone's just winding down. The holiday season is finally over. I know that's weird to say, but honestly, you can only take so much of the holiday season. That's not to say it's a bad thing. It's just and honestly, for the rest of the day, I'm gonna work on, ironically, try to catch up on my video games because there's a lot that's in the backlog, and I kind of now want to start doing that. However, that's kind of not the reason why I'm making this video at all. In fact, there's actually three reasons why I'm making this video, and they're very important. First off, I want to thank everyone for backing me up last year and still am backing me up even at the start of this year because, as many people know, last year was literally fucking hell. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It really was a bad year. It was the year where my mother went into the hospital and now even separated further because she's now in Colombia, although not too much, thankfully, because now I have able to get that whole phone call thing. That's a can of worms you don't need to know. But and of course the whole situation with the whole been out of job for 3 months now, and the old anxiety that comes with it, and a bunch of other stuff that happened to me outside of that was just nonsense. And it's been a very rough year. It's been very much a rough year. Me going into the hospital myself, although not for, honestly, thankfully, not a bad reason like mother. That's honestly only because of a broken arm. And literally the whole thing involving Bojangles, which still leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I hate those guys way more now. Um, which is why I'm saying deeply thank you for all who support me throughout this year because there were some good things. Of course, now last year, aka 2023, that are pretty solid. Like I was able to become, literally fix a relationship with someone that needed to be been fixed. In fact, one of my New Year's resolution is to keep on fixing that relationship as best as I can. And of course, also just I don't know what else. That's the only New Year's resolution I can, and this one's a very interesting one, and all that. But I'm still not out of the woods yet, which leads me to the other two more important stuff I kind of want to talk about because it is important because it does lead into stuff that will be affecting my general prices online, but also just want to let you know what I probably am planning on doing this year or anything. First things first. Believe it or not, it really is going to be a fresh start new year because starting literally tomorrow, and I guess also honestly really starting on Wednesday to be fair, but of course I'm counting tomorrow because I also have to go in. I will be starting my brand new job. I finally got a new job. Kind of foreshadow what it was because I was there for a job interview and it took a while because holiday break and stuff. But yes, I have been hired by that job and I have no idea what to do, which is why I'm hoping tomorrow they can all explain what I'm gonna do. Mostly I know it's janitorial stuff, and honestly I figure that's probably gonna be an easy job. Mostly because most of my jobs so far were janitorial. Like even before my very first job was kind of janitorial a little bit, not all the way, of course. It was a supply chain manager, but it was. I did have to do mostly some janitorial stuff as well, so who knows? And honestly, it's going to be a very unique job. I think it's good. I love it. And the best part, funny and best part about it is it's very close to my house. Believe it or not, like it literally is very close, like down the street. That's how close my job is. So it will definitely be It's definitely going to be an interesting thing. It's not like the previous two jobs, which were kind of far away from my house. Here's why I say that is because I can now go home very quickly once I get picked up or something like that. Or well, it depends on the situation, though. That is. But with that being said, though, and you probably know where I'm going with this, because of that, once again, the scheduling of my art stuff will be once again on hold and delayed. And honestly, it's more than just a job thing. It's honestly because I've been burned out a little bit, and also I feel like the audience have been kind of burned out a little bit as well. Because and this mostly affects, of course, the Candy Cat channel because I've been constantly posting stuff on there and scheduling stuff. But because since I got a new job and I need to relax myself so I don't go back and forth, I might have to go back and literally just upload one video per day kind of thing. Which isn't too bad. I've been used to doing that, and plus also I can upload a short whenever. So it'll just be a sloppy schedule, but it'll just go back to mostly truly go back to where I was originally planning on doing one video per day, unless I feel like it. And yes, there will be delays with the Candy Cat thing. This also will affect other presents. Like for example, I don't know how this will affect my Jolly comics, which I'll talk about that in a bit. That in a bit, and a lot other me posting art and other things because I'm going to be busy with this new job. And believe it or not, I still do not know the schedule for this job at all. So this week will be very interesting. Um, but originally it was planned that I was off the weekends, and hopefully they still keep that because I want at least want a steady break between my job periods because I don't mind having breaks on different days um besides weekends because that's now kind of a new norm for me. I got through it with Pizza Hut, but the thing is, it's still kind of annoying because that's kind of the reason why a lot of people, including myself, if you count where I post Jolly and all that, do something special on Fridays and Saturdays because most people will be off, but decide they don't work that way or something like that. But anyways, I'm hoping I get lucky this time and get today off, but I'm more hoping that this job is way more easy than I thought. But yeah, I just want to let you know the schedule once again will be wonky, especially also towards the fan, especially mostly towards Candy Cat channel and me typing up fan fictions, which I know I have been delayed since, but as you guys may have noticed, I've been trying to get back into it, and I've thankfully finally finished another series, although super short, that merely for last month. Um, but that does leads into the second thing I want to talk about as well, and what's my general plan for this year for content wise. Because looking back at it, because of the situations I've been in, too, I realized that I haven't been posting a lot. Like at the very halfway point of my content, I haven't been posting a lot of stuff on other channels, including this one, or anything to that matter. And there were a couple of reasons why this happened. First off, of course, with what's been going on with the Candy Cat channel, I mean, at this point, it's more popular than this channel, I'm not gonna lie, which I don't mind at all. I mean, to be fair, what you expect. Honestly, I'm happy at least I got at least one popular channel, to say the least. It keeps getting subscribers and all that, and I'm very thankful for it. But that's where my main focus has been, to the point where literally now many people may have noticed that I often very switch back and forth with Candy Cat and Fox Cat profiles. That's only because that it's been becoming so popular that I have to actually now watch YouTube on that Candy Cat thing. And even then, I also flop with my other profile, Gear They. So yeah, basically, yeah, I'm pretty much being stuck to the point where I'm now probably going to be more so referred to Candy Cat Girl than freaking Flox Cat, but I don't care really. It's kind of weird. I mean, at this point, people are considering to the point where they're head canoning to it being the same cat. Which, to be fair, yes, in some way, or disregard, or however you say are in that way, in disregard or regard or whatever, regarding the fact that both are theme lines and definitely feminine and all that. Although one is supposed to be a actual gender bender, aka a actual girl, and one is actually a boy. I don't know. That's why I haven't even helped myself because since then I've been jokingly use it to keep my mouth shut of what my gender is. Which, anyways, it wouldn't be too hard to find my gender. By the way, you see my main channel. I don't know. It's weird, but anyways, back to the point. The point, and to the other stuff. Second reason is because I literally, last year was literally hell for me, especially at the very middle of the part because there was a lot of bad things that happened to me that really make me upset. I mean, I still haven't even gotten my charter internet back, and I don't even know when I'm even going to get that back. And that's actually being truthful because of certain things. I won't get down into that level. But it has been pretty bad, and to the point where I can only do videos. And even then, I was trying to get through other artwork stuff, like through that X Paint thing, but I didn't really like. I still don't actually like it. It's fine, but it's not as decent as the 3DS, which, speaking of which, might also lose that charm later, unfortunately. But I've been through a lot last year, and this year I'm very hopeful because, literally, like I said, the biggest thing through this year is the fact that I'm going to start this year strongly with a brand new job. But I'm hoping I can take that and go one step further and try to jumpstart my art again. It's not just Jolly that I have been delaying. With side note, I will be trying to continue that now because at this point I'm tired of waiting for because if one thing, another bad thing happened, I'm going to like who give a damn and write it. That's literally the truth why I had to delay the Jolly comics because of real world events. But at this point, I'm like, I'm not going to wait until the world gets good. I'm just going to try to put my Jolly comics out. Come on now. And besides, we all know how this world is now. It's just full of negativity and BS. So, what are you going to do? But anyways, not only that, but other things including the Heart and Friends, which I really do need. Like I said in my first art that I released this year, or done this year exactly, I really do need to release more of more of Heart and her friends OC, my OCs, my Pokemon OCs, because I have really not done much with them last year. Because last year, ironically, I did more with Jolly than them, even before the half point of BS happening and all that. Anyways, point being, I will be trying to get back up to doing my art stuff, but we'll have to see how this week plays out and stuff. But I have three goals, this new goals this year. One, I'm going to literally try to get my artwork up and running. Two, I'm gonna try to, fix a certain relationship, and even then, also as a bonus, I will be also trying to, once again, try to avoid any controversies. I've been doing a great job so far of that, but I'm trying to go one step further and literally, like, trying to do everything I can. I mean, I even unlock the comment section of I I finally opened back up the comment section of freaking Candy Cat Girl's YouTube thing, and pretty much that just shows that I'm just done. I'm just trying to move on as best as I can, and try to literally not care about what anyone says or anything, especially on Candy Cat Girl thing, because as everyone knows, apparently a lot of those people can't handle anything involving Five Nights at Anime for some fucking reason. Anyways, and the third and final thing is, I just want to make sure this year gets pretty good. I'm just going to try to focus on keeping my job because the last job wasn't even my fault. I just got into accident stuff. And it's very, weird that they then replaced me from that job. It's very wonky. I don't have any bad grudges against them because I understand, but still, you would think they'll let me know about it, but no. Hey, at least, again, I don't have any grudges because it was as bad as Bojangles, but that's the reason why I'm very hoping that this job is good. And even if it is good, I'm hoping I can still keep it because after last year, I want to at least keep a job this year. And that's another one of my, I guess, Yu-Gi-Oh's Revolution is at least to keep a fucking job. For at least, not even for a month, but at least a half a year or something because it's been kind of rough lately. But anyways, this has been Floxcat. And like I said, I'll update more clearly later through, post this because this is just a long video and at this point I don't care what people think. I'm gonna rant and ramble on no matter what. So best to just try to do it my own way and get the message out more clearly through a more better solution than what they've been saying. But anyways, I'll snapping out here. Bye bye.